You by yourself?
I really didn't think anyone's friends were coming.
Hmm?
This is
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Manton Ranger Basketball. This is Rick Swanson along with Nate Swanson, and we will be describing the action for you once again tonight. Nate, welcome to you again, and we got a busy week here in Manton, and it should be a good one tonight to start us off on Monday night.
Should be always a pleasure, but you know we've done a lot of these Pine River Manton games, and it's my alma mater versus your alma mater tonight.
You got it. Our pregame report tonight brought to you by Shepler's Well Drilling. Well, as mentioned, we are at Manton High School for girls high school basketball. Tonight, the Lady Rangers host the Lady Bucks of Pine River. This is the first meeting between these two this year, but last year, Manton, in their phenomenal 22-2 season, defeated Pine River both times. First time by 47 and then by 30, but things have changed a lot since last year, and I would expect probably a closer game tonight. Currently, Pine River stands at 3-5 for this season. Their last game was a loss Friday night to Bel Air, 47-37. They are averaging 43 points a game while giving up 43 points a game. On the other hand, Manton comes into this one 4-2 overall. Their last game was a loss to McBain Friday night, 60-48. They are averaging 50 points a game while allowing 37. Well, we are now entering the second half of the season time-wise. 3 weeks have been completed, and we are beginning the final 3 weeks before the state tournament begins. 3 weeks from tonight, the girls' district tournament will start. So instead of a season spanning from November to March, 4.5 to 5 months, we have this 6-week season plus tournament thanks to the COVID restrictions. However, on the other hand, we need to be thankful for what the schools, the communities, the coaches, and the teams do have, Nate.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, don't take anything for granted. You know, each game we get to play is a blessing. Take it, learn from it.
Our sponsors for the live stream tonight: Bostic's Drugstore, Northern Michigan Environmental Transport, Shepler's Well Drilling, and Wilder Heating and Cooling. So Nate, let's move on. We'll take a little closer look at the teams. First, the Pine River Bucks. Pine River comes into the game, as I mentioned, 3-5 overall. Their head coach is Paula Justin. Paula is a Pine River alum herself and an excellent basketball player in her own right. Last season, Pine River finished 6-15 overall. They were 7th of 9 schools in the Highland Conference. And we saw Pine River last year in a radio broadcast, Nate, and they were young, they were tall, they were long, they were a little raw in ability, and we said at that time that they would mature and they could be good. They're still young, but they are definitely progressing. And as we were just talking about, their loss to Lake City by 1 point because Olivia Bellows threw one in from half court at the buzzer. Otherwise, they had Lake City beaten the last few seconds in that one. So can't take these gals lightly.
No, there's definitely signs of improvement. Some of their wins they've had have been over Ogama Heights, Beale City, and Roscommon. They do have 3 straight losses coming into tonight. But they're 3 pretty good teams. One was the Cadillac, and Cadillac girls are ranked right now in Division 2. Then you have Lake City, which you just mentioned, and then Bel Air. They've been pretty solid lately. Statistical leaders for them. Their leading scorer is usually Haley Wanstead. She's averaging 14 points a year, or 14 points on the game for the year, with a high of 23. She can lead the team in rebounds and assists as well any given night. Then you have Maddie Sparks. She's a leading scorer as well. Does some rebounding for the Pine River Bucks. She has a high of 18 points against Bel Air, which was her last one. Cornisha Holmes has scored in double figures, as has Kendra Montague and Lynn Belvin as well. But the Lady Rangers better pay strict attention defensively, for sure, to Wanstead and Sparks. Their numbers, you can't see their numbers right now, but Wanstead's number is 30 and Sparks is 14. So when we get going, those are a couple numbers to watch for. But they're still young as well. Pioneer, as I was counting them up, they have 3 juniors, 4 sophomores, and then only 3 seniors. So they'll have a lot of their team returning next year as well.
Now moving on to the Manton Rangers, Coach Katona in his 8th year. Last year Manton was 22-2. They were district champs and ready to play for a regional championship when the season ended. But this year we're moving on with a lot of new faces, and the girls have done all right so far.
They have done pretty good, and they're gaining kind of their own identity. You know, the previous squads, for the last 4 years, kind of had their own thing going on. But this is a brand new group we got. They're learning more about each other each and every game, developing a chemistry, and then it's just experience. Each and every time they get on the court. The Lady Rangers have been led by freshman Lauren Wilder at point guard. She comes in tonight averaging about 21 points a game and is the assist and steals leader as well for the squad. She scored 30 in Manson's loss to McBain on Friday night. I say 48 points, she had 30 of them. She was putting it in the bucket pretty regularly that night. She can get help from many other girls on this team. We've had different girls step up each and every game. Asia Taylor's a double-double, waiting to happen each and every game. Leah Housel scored in double figures a few times. Sam Powers, she can score and she plays some tough defense. They have Megan Moffitt, she plays the strong post. She can put the ball in the bucket. She can rebound really well and get started on the break. Then you have Grace War, Abby Wood, Morgan Shepler. They come off the bench. And really a lot of times we don't see any drop off in play whatsoever. They contribute right along with the starters in this team. Very unselfish group these girls are, though. They love to push the ball. That's what's great about having Megan down low getting rebound, because she can start breaks as well. And they play tough defense, whether it's a trapping press or just man-to-man, whatever they're going to throw at you. Always a solid defense by this squad.
I'd like to do a sponsor spotlight right now with our pregame sponsors, Shepler's Well Drilling. Owner Randy Shepler, a Manton alum himself, has been in business since 1992. They will provide honest, reliable, and professional service from your original well to any problems you may have years down the road. They offer a 5-year warranty on new installations as well as parts and labor. Prompt service is a trademark. Randy has also been an avid supporter of Manton Athletics over the years, and you can call Shepler's Well Drilling at 231-824-6505. That's 231-824-6505. Well, as we were saying, Nate, the Lady Rangers were kind of an unknown entity. And as we talked with Coach Katona last game in our post-game interview, these girls really haven't played together, and nobody really knew what to expect. But they have put together some good ball games. Even in their loss to Lake City, they jumped out and led that one 7 or 8-0, depending on the source. I've heard 7-0, 8-0. But and they hung with McBain the whole entire second half, losing by 12. But they have 4 wins to their credit, and it's just been fun watching them develop, and I think they're just going to continue to get better.
Yeah, and they're still very young with the learn the chemistry, learning how to play with each other. Coach Katona, there's not a ton of practices the girls have had either. So as they get the practice under their belt, they're learning more defense, more offenses. They'll be more complex of a team, as the year goes on. These coaches know what they're doing, and they got the girls going in the right direction. Yeah, but here tonight, this Buck squad, they're young as well, and they're coming in, refreshed on New Year. Got a pretty good record going. They have a good coach over there as well, so it'll be a nice game here tonight.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see Pioneer play also. I've known their coach, Paula Justin, really since she was born. Their family was close to ours. I was from Leroy. They lived in Leroy also. And I'm anxious to see Pioneer as they're progressing and improving as they go along also. So the warm-up is winding down, and the girls are getting ready for the national anthem. So I'm going to turn it over to our public address announcer for the anthem and our starting lineups.
Good evening, and welcome to Manton High School for today's Highland Conference matchup between the Pine River Bucks and your hometown Manton Rangers. Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this event is made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute, and everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart as we proudly sing our national anthem. And now, this week's starting lineups for today's game. First, for the visiting Bucks. Number 10, Peyton Oberhauser. Number 11, Renisha Holmes. Number 14, Maddie Sparks. Number 30, Haley Wanstead. Number 32, Kendra Montag. Paul Justin. Let's stand and make some noise for your hometown Manton Rangers. Our freshman, number 1, Lauren Fowler. Our sophomore, number 2, Leah Hudson. Our junior, number 3, Megan Lovett. A senior, number 4, Asia Taylor. A senior, number 12, Sam Howard. The Rangers are coached by J.T. Pizzone.
Yeah, so we'll just run down those real quick. Not sure if you guys got those. For Pine River, number 10, a senior, Peyton Fulmerhauser. Number 11, a senior, Cornisha Holmes. Number 14, a sophomore, Maddie Sparks. Number 30, a junior, Haley Wanstead. And number 32, a senior, Kendra Montague. Or Haley Wanstead's a junior. Oh, it's a junior. And then for the Rangers, number 1,
Lauren Wilder, a freshman. Number 2, Leah Housel, a sophomore. Number 3, Megan Moffat, a junior. And then a couple seniors, Asia Taylor, number 4, and Sam Powers, number 12.
Ball underneath right away, and Pine River on the scoreboard first tonight. Wanstead, that first bucket was by Haley Wanstead. Pine River numbers are a little difficult to read out there, but we'll get the people down. Leah Helsel, skip pass to Powers, left side. Another skip pass back, and there's Helsel's shot up for 3. Got it. Leah Helsel with a nice looking 3 ball from the right wing. Rangers up 3-2.
Nice to see Leah step back to it beyond the arc. Normally she's, a couple feet inside. That was good to see her hit the 3.
3 ball up by Maddie Sparks, no good. But right there's Wanstead to put it back in. Those are the 2 names we said we got to watch for as far as Manton defensively. Helsel again, foot on the line this time, got it. Wasn't a 2 by much, but just a foot on the line. Rangers up 5-4.
Yeah, good to see Helsel with a couple big shots off the bat. Get that confidence going.
And Pine River turnover on an errant pass. Lady Rangers basketball. Ball inside that zone, kicked out to Taylor. Her shot up, got it. Asia Taylor, 15-foot left baseline shot.
Yeah, they just told Megan Moffat to drive it if she got at that free throw line, and they gave it right back to her, and she drove and dished. And good shot by Taylor.
Skip pass to Wanstead is in and out. Rebound to the Rangers. Taylor's pass picked off by Fulmerhauser, going right to the hoop. No good, but there to put it back in for the Bucks is Sparks. No?
I believe it was Sparks. It was in the 14.
Sparks. Wilder for 3. Got it. Boy, the Rangers are nailing the first shot. 10-6. I don't know if they've missed, Nate.
They did miss the one, I think. It was a turnover. Yeah.
Steal by Lauren Wilder, and there's inadvertent whistle there from the official to cut that fast break possibility out, but they do get the turnover, and Manton basketball. Helsel out to Powers, her shot up off the back of the rim, and ball knocked out of bounds to the Rangers. Wilder into the lane, puts up the left-hander, draws the whistle, and Lauren will go to the free throw line, shooting 2.
Foul is on the sophomore Sparks for the Bucks. First foul of the game.
As we said in the pregame, Nate, these Pine River girls have some height, they have some length to them. There's some good size out there.
They do.
Second one up and in. 11-6. Manton up. Just under 5 minutes now left in the first quarter. Pass intended for Wanstead, got by her out of bounds. Pine River turnover.
Yeah, those bounce passes right at the feet. I mean, I've thrown a few of those in my day. They're just tough to catch.
Lauren Wilder's 3 is no good. And Rangers fight for the rebound. Helsel kicks it off Powers. Toe on the line, no good. And rebound Pine River ahead to Holmes. Stops for 15-footer. High rebound taken by Lauren Wilder. Quickly ahead to Taylor. And nice defense by Fulmerhausen. Caused Asia Taylor to take a step. Didn't expect that defender to be there. So turnover, Manton. Sparks with the basketball, guarded by Wilder. Here's Wanstead. Fulmerhausen. Sumter into the ball game down on the right baseline. And we're going to whistle against the Rangers. On the drive, it'll be Pine River inbounding from their own end line.
And they're going to get Wilder on that foul. It's the first of the game for the Rangers.
Ball comes into Sparks. 15-foot baseline, got it. That's Maddie Sparks. With the 2-point field goal for the Bucks.
Yeah, the two we mentioned were Sparks and Wanstead, and they both have 4 points to start this game for the Bucks.
Wilder top of the key. Trying to hit Megan Moffett, rolling to the basket, and Pine River comes up with a steal. Sparks has her pocket picked by Taylor. Here comes Powers. Lost the handle, gets it out to Taylor. Now Wilder for 3. Shot up, no good. Kelsey with the rebound. Into Wilder, baseline Powers, her shot up. Got it. Sam Powers, again, foot on the line. A long 2 for Sam Powers.
The Rangers are making their outside shots here tonight. They haven't really needed to go down low.
13-8, Lady Rangers up. Nice trap out there, almost got the steal. Wanstead to Fulmerhauser, long 3, top of the key. Peyton Fulmerhauser. Pulls Pine River within 2 at 13-11. Wilder into the lane, off the glass, got it with the left hand. Nice drive from Lauren Wilder. And with that bucket, Coach Katona takes a timeout.
All right, we're going to spotlight sponsor here real quick. We'll start with Bostic's Drugstore. Owner Mike Moffett purchased the business from John Bostic in 2011 after 5 generations of Bostic owners, now serving the community for over 130 years. They will fulfill all your pharmacy needs. They offer unique gifts, all occasion cards, greeting cards, Willow Tree figurines, Beanie Babies, etc. Bostic's is also a stop for Ranger Station sportswear. They have sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats. For all your Ranger needs. Bostic's has always been a loyal supporter of Manton Ranger Athletics. Their telephone is 824-6465 or email bosticsdrugstore@yahoo.com.
That Ranger timeout sponsored by Wilder Heating and Cooling. Oh, nice start, Nate. Tonight, a lot of action, a lot of nice shooting from both teams. We're at 15-11, Rangers on top.
Yeah, quick 6 points for Wilder, 5 points for Housel. Other side, Sparks has 4, Wanstead has 4. Kind of the big names we mentioned are coming to play here tonight.
2:15 left to go, first quarter. Maddie Sparks, deep in the left corner, brings it back out to Fulmerhauser. And her pass, almost stolen. Knocked away, but we're going to whistle against the Rangers.
They're getting number 12, Powers, for the foul. That's her first. Manton's second.
Wanstead into the lane, spin move, nothing there. Sumter back to Wanstead. And Lauren Wilder comes up with the steal, took it right from the Sparks, goes right to the hoop, scores it.
Love that slight hesitation. He kind of lulled Sparks to sleep there for a touch and then just kind of Rolled right by her for that nice little scoop.
And another steal from the Rangers. Megan Moffett coming up with this one. Wilder to Taylor to Moffett at the elbow. Shot up, no good. And nice aggressiveness by Fulmer and Wilder for the rebound. Jump ball call.
Yeah, that's that unselfish play. I mean, Wilder kind of could have a layup in there. Then she passed to Taylor. Taylor could have shot it. Then Megan took it. So it's very unselfish play by the Rangers.
Possession error with the Rangers. Wilder set things up. Feinberg now playing man-man defense. Wilder into the key, dishes out to Taylor. Long shot up, no good. And we're going to get an over-the-back call on the rebound against the Rangers.
Yeah, they're getting Leah Helsel. That's her first. Manton's third.
A little pressure put on by the Rangers, and just enough to cause the turnover by the Bucks. Fulmerhauser just lost the handle on it. .39 seconds left to go here in the first. See if the Rangers can get a nice shot. They lead it 17-11. Wilder with the basketball to Taylor. Underneath his power, she's open. Couldn't get it to fall. Got the rebound. And that was blocked. Foul called, and Sam Powers will go to the line. Boy, Sam found herself wide open under there.
She sure did.
Just couldn't connect.
That foul's on number 21, Hill, who just came into the game for Pine River. That's her first and their second.
First one, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by Wanstead. It'll be Manton basketball with 20 seconds left here in the first. Wilder into Helsel. Taylor, 15-footer, around and out. Right there's Wilder with the putback. And she's going to go to the free throw line as she's hit from behind. Another Pine River foul. First free throw rattles down for Wilder. Second one also good, 19-11, 13 seconds. See if the Bucks can get a shot up. Barely got it in 5 seconds. 2-1 break, right to the hoop as Sumter scores it. Quickly ahead to Powers, she puts up a three. School tonight. The Lady Rangers 19 and the Lady Bucks of Pine River 13. So a lot of points on the board here in the first quarter. More than probably the Rangers have had, Nate. 19 points is a nice start.
19 is a really good start. They're hitting the outside shots, and they started attacking the paint a little bit in addition. Just some wide open girls on the outside. So it's been working well. Pine River's staying right with them. They got 13. They've hit a three. They've had some easy putbacks down low. So yeah, a little back and forth. Rangers made a couple more shots, but yeah, I like what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good battle. I like what I'm seeing from both these teams.
Yeah, Lauren Wilder had a 10-point quarter right there. And then Sparks and Wanstead led the way for Pine River with 4 apiece in that first period.
Start second quarter. Pine River has the possession arrow. They will inbound.
I'm not guaranteeing my Pine River stats are correct, though. Those numbers are really hard to see.
They are hard to see. I like the uniforms, but just hard to see. And Cornisha Holmes is tied up by Lauren Wilder. Possession arrow to the Rangers. Nice defense from the Lady Rangers. Pine River back to the 1-2-2 zone. Deep in the left corner, Helsel. Grace War in the game now. Helsel puts a shot up. No good. And ball's tipped. Wilder chases it down. Underneath, Helsel. War. Back to Helsel. War posts up Moffitt to Taylor. Baseline right side. Got it. Easy Taylor. 15-foot jumper from the right side. 21-13.
That's the second time that Moffitt's found Taylor in the corner. Good passing there by the Rangers against that zone.
Wilder, nice defense against Sparks. Sumter clears it out, and we get a call. A little too aggressive, trying to get a deflection that time.
Yeah, they got Moffitt on the foul. It's her first. Manton's fourth for the half.
Avery Sumter, a junior for the Bucks, inbounding. This is Maddie Sparks to Holmes. Holmes goes baseline. Kicks it out to Montague. Here's Wanstead. Nothing there, good defense. Tries to post underneath the Holmes, and she goes up strong, draws the foul. Well, that was well defended. That was a nice pass from Wanstead, able to get it in there to Holmes. I thought she was well covered.
Yeah, good defense. It was really, really good switching, really good talking by the Rangers there.
First free throw in and out for the senior, Cornisha Holmes. Second one is good. 21-14, Manton over Pine River here in the second quarter. Taylor posting up Moffitt, right back to her. We were talking last time, it'd be nice to see Megan do some offensive post moves down there.
Oh, for sure. She's quick.
She's a good passer, but she could also do something offensively with it.
Yeah. And she's had a couple dishes out of the post. Hit Aiden Taylor for a couple of them, but one of these times she's going to fake it and put it up herself. It's going to happen.
Maddie Sparks just lost the handle there. Turnover Pine River. There's Wilder, top of the circle. No good on the three-point attempt, and Sparks with the rebound. Ahead to Sumter, down in the corner. Wanstead puts the shot up, no good. Rebound Wilder. Pushing it herself, splits the defenders off the glass, scores it. Two defenders were back, but Lauren found the path right between them.
She gets so deep in the paint before she puts it up. It's almost impossible to block or play defense on.
And the steal from Taylor off the glass, scores it. Taylor with nice defense. 25-14, Rangers have opened up double-digit lead.
Yeah, Taylor's got a quick 4 points this quarter and 6 for the game so far.
Timeout taken by Coach Paula Justin of Pine River after that quick spurt from the Rangers. Let's throw out another sponsor spotlight, this time Wilder Heating and Cooling. Owner Chad Wilder, a Manton alum himself, started his business in 2001, so now in his 20th year. His coverage area is wide in Northwest Michigan from Big Rapids to Charlevoix. They will serve single families as well as larger multi-unit complexes. Wilder's offers 24-hour service. They, quote, take care of the customer, unquote, and no job is too small. Chad Wilder. Chad Wilder has been a faithful sponsor of Manton basketball, being broadcast on the radio and or the internet since it began 4 seasons ago. So thank you to Wilder Heating and Cooling. Pine River basketball following their timeout. 5:19 left to go, first half. 25-14, Manton on top. Fulmerhauser goes baseline and ball out of bounds to Pine River. Sam Powers checking in for Grace War. Home to Traeger on the inbound. Shot up from the left baseline. You get that one, Nate?
That was Hill, 21.
All right, Amanda Hill with the bucket. Post pass and the Wilder knocked away by Pine River, and they come up with it. Here's Fulmerhauser pushing. Takes it, splits the defense, down the lane. No good off the glass. Rebound to Shepler for the Rangers. Morgan Shepler now in the ballgame. Back to man are the Bucks. Sam Powers to Wilder. Skip pass helpful. In the corner, Moffitt trying to hit Wilder down low. And Wilder draws the foul.
Yeah, they're getting Lauren down low a little bit. Having that little triangle. But that foul's going to be on Fulmerhouse. That's your second. And they're going to get her out of the game. That's the Bucks' fourth for the half.
Sumter replacing Fulmerhauser. Pass into Powers, a quick shot up. Too strong. Wilder with the rebound. Back to Powers. Moffitt underneath Wilder. Goes up off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Up again. Got it. Nice aggressiveness by Lauren Wilder. This is the second chance bucket.
Yeah, I like the switch to having her in the post. Because that's a little different dynamic to this Ranger offense.
Wanstead puts up the long one. No good. And saved from going out of bounds, but saved to Wilder. Wilder ahead to Moffitt. Gets it under control off the glass. He caught that little off balance, but able to regain her composure. A nice bucket for Moffitt. Nice assist from Wilder. Wanstead driving baseline, reverse layup, no good. Rebound chased down by the Bucks. And we got a call against the Rangers. Pine River will inbound.
That foul is on Moffitt. That's her second. And Manton's sixth. So the next foul, about where it is, will be 1-1 for the Bucks.
Wanstead takes the inbound pass. Back to Sparks, and Maddie Sparks hits it. Was that a three, Nate?
It was a three.
That was just outside the line. 29-19, Rangers up. Moffitt going to the hoop. And stepped out of bounds as she made a move. Turnover Rangers. Here come the Lady Bucks. 2:45 left to go till halftime. Stay with us. We'll have a lot of info coming your way at halftime. And call against the Rangers.
Ooh, and they're getting that on Megan. They were just trying to get her out of the game. That's going to be Megan's third.
Kendra Montague making the drive through the lane is at the free throw line. Left-hander, no good, but rebound chased down. Nicely done by Wanstead. Puts up the shot, way wide. Rebound, Pine River got it. That's Amanda Hill again. with the putback bucket. Wilder into the lane. Goes into the blocking foul. Wanstead stood her ground trying to take the charge, but she's going to draw the foul. Lauren Wilder at the line.
It's one of those ones that could have went either way.
Free throw's good.
Of course, Manton just loved it. Pineapple fans not so much. That foul is on Wanstead. That's her first, and Pineapple's fifth for the half.
Abby Wood in for Morgan Shepler. Second free throw. Also good. That stretches the Ranger lead back to 10 at 31-21, and Coach Katona takes a timeout. That Ranger timeout sponsored by Wilder Heating and Cooling. Well, Nate, again, offensively, Rangers doing a nice job tonight. 31 on the board here with a little bit of time left to go in the second quarter. So a nice offensive output so far.
Yeah, they're putting the ball in the basket. Lots of girls getting the ball. We got 5 different girls that put the ball in the hoop tonight out of their 8. So good sound scoring around the lineup. They're pushing the ball when they get a chance. They're hitting their outside shots. Lots of good things. 31 so far in the first half. With over 2 minutes to go. Very solid. A couple quarters putting together.
Pine River inbounding following the Ranger timeout. Into the lane, kick out to Wanstead. Her shot wide. Rebound Pine River. And a cutting Amanda Hill down the lane. I believe Amanda.
It was Montague.
Montague that time.
I think Hill passed it.
Kendra Montague with the ball.
That's tough to see.
That was a nice cut.
It really was. And she's a lefty, so it caught it right on the right side of the hoop. Easy bucket.
Powers lost the handle on that drive, trying to pass it into the corner to Taylor. Turnover Rangers. Pine River can cut this even closer. They trail by 8. Montague's pass deflected out of bounds by the Rangers. Wanstead to Spartans. There's Wanstead in the corner, a long 2, got it. Haley Wanstead just inside the arc for the Bucks, 31-25. Manton leads it. There's 3 from Wilder. High rebound taken by Pine River. 3 on 2 are the Bucks. Wanstead another long 2, no good. Rebound Pine River. And double dribble. Montague just picked it up for a second before dribbling again. Double dribble.
Yeah, Manton's gone a little cold on offense here the last couple minutes. Pine River's chipped away a little bit. So we're gonna put a couple points on the board before half.
45 seconds left to go here in the first half. Powers left side to Wilder. Or Helser, I'm sorry. Her shot up. Got it. Leah Helser for 3. A big bucket. Big bucket for the Rangers. And down on the floor is Wilder. Holding her ankle. We really don't want to see that at this point.
We'll put her on pause until we get back at it.
Lauren Wilder turned that left ankle a little bit as she was describing it to Coach Katona, and she'll come out at least for the rest of the half. Just 37 seconds left in the first half. They'll get some ice on it, and hopefully she'll be able to go in the second half. She's walking around on it right now, trying to keep it loose.
Yeah, but in that play, that was a big bucket by Leah Helsel there for that three.
Yes, it was. Pine River turns it over on their end, and with 30 seconds to go, we'll see if the Rangers can get back to that double-digit lead. Powers with the ball. Little 10-footer in the lane. No good. Rebound, Helsel. Grace Moore with the basketball. 10 seconds. Taylor. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Helsel for two. Shot up. No good. Of the first half here from Manton tonight. Our halftime score, the Lady Rangers of Manton 34 and the Lady Bucks of Pine River 25. We'll stay with us here throughout halftime. We'll go over our first half stats in just a moment. We'll update upcoming games. We'll have JV results from earlier tonight and a look ahead to the second half. In our halftime report, brought to you by Bostic's Drugstore of downtown Manton. Rick Swanson and Nate Swanson coming to you from Manton High School, with the Rangers leading 34-25 at halftime. Let's go over the quarter scores. Rangers got off to a nice offensive start in that first quarter, putting 19 up on the board. That's a nice first quarter any way you talk about it for guys or gals, but they led it 19-13 after one. In the second quarter, Manton was still able to outscore Pine River 15-12 in the second quarter. Even though Pine River did cut into that lead a couple of times, the Rangers were still able to stretch it back out again. So here we are at 34-25, Rangers up by 9 at halftime. Let's turn it over to Nate for our individual numbers.
And we'll start with the visiting Bucks. Just go down some scoring real quick. Cornisha Holmes has 1 point. Amanda Hill has 2. And then I've got Avery Sumter with 2. Peyton Fulmerhauser has 3. Kendra Montague has 4. Haley Wanstead has 6. And the lead Pine River so far in the first half is Maddie Sparks with 7. So far they're 1 for 3 on free throws. They made 2 3-pointers, 1 by Fulmerhauser, 1 by Sparks. And like I said earlier, I'm not 100% sure on these Pine River stats, but 95% sure. Numbers are hard to read. All right, now for Manson, they've got 5 girls in the scoring column so far. Now they have Sam Powers with 2. Megan Moffitt has 2. Asia Taylor with 6. Leah Helsel has 8. And lead the way for Manton in the game so far is Lauren Wilder with 16 points. So far, Manton is 5 out of 8 for free throws, and they made 3 threes, 2 of them by Leah Helsel, 1 by Lauren Wilder, and 3 fouls of Megan Moffitt. So that's the foul trouble on Manton. No more than 2 on Pine River, so no real foul trouble on that side.
Once again, decent defense tonight from the Lady Rangers. But as we mentioned earlier, Nate, these Pine River girls, they get a lot of offensive boards. They're tall, they're long, they get decent position, and the Rangers are going to have their hands cut out, or their job cut out for them here in the second half, keeping them off the boards.
Yeah, you got to stay boxing out, because these Pine River girls are athletic. Yeah, they're long. They attack the ball well. They attack the basket. They find open shooters, and then as soon as that ball goes up, they're attacking those offensive boards. So we got to make sure that we're boxing out really well, even on the shooter, no matter where they're at. Box them out 3-point line. Just don't. Once you start creeping in, those longer shots have longer rebounds. So you don't give up any of those long ones either. So box out wherever your girl's at. Stay on the boards. Stay hungry on offense. And that's a really good, solid first half so far.
Lady Rangers so far this year have limited their opponents to an average of 37 points a game, and Pine River's on a good pace to go beyond that tonight with 25 here at halftime. Of course, the big question right there at the end of the half is with Lauren Wilder's ankle. She tweaked the left ankle a little bit. She stayed down on the floor for a couple of moments, was able to walk off the floor, and she continued walking on it, try and keep it loose. They'll have ice on it here at halftime. But that's going to be a key in the second half, if Lauren's able to go or not.
Yeah, it'll be key going forward. Those ankle injuries tend to linger.
So we're saying not just tonight, but further on this
You
week.
definitely want to take care of it. You'll ice it tonight, get it taped up, see what can happen, but you definitely don't want to push it. Your main goal is the postseason. So just make sure you take care of it. What's the old acronym? RICE it. You got to RICE it. Rest, ice, compression, elevation. Is that what it is?
Yep. My athletic training class in college taught ice pressure or ice compression and elevation, but RICE is another way to go also with the rest idea. Just depend who your teacher is and what their acronym is
That's right.
for how they want to take care of a sprained ankle. Well, let's go ahead and talk about our JV results tonight. And boy, we had an exciting one, Nate.
It was.
JV game went into overtime. I want to give Madison Morris some credit there. Madison Morris in the last minute and a half hit 2 3-point field goals. The Rangers were down by 6 to tie it and send the game into overtime at 19-19. But then Morris fouled out, and in the overtime, Pine River outscored Manton 4-1, and Pine River came away with the victory in the JV game 23-20. But very competitive game. It was fun to watch.
It was really exciting, and those of you who have been watching for a while, you guys watched that on the feed. Those couple of huge buckets kind of gave some life to this crowd. It was a fun one to watch. Good finish.
We mentioned during the JV game, just as Nate and I were talking, there are a few more people here tonight. Pine River has quite a few people here tonight, down in front of us. So it's nice to hear a little vocal action in the gym, as the first couple games were pretty quiet, very few people here, but nice to see a few more coming out. And with the size of Manton's gym, Manton is able to let in 250 people. So it's nice to hear. It sounds a little bit more like a normal situation, even though not quite there, but sounds a little better.
Yeah, and you've got the cheerleaders. Yeah, we're not sure exactly how they're doing the 250 yet, but if you have any questions, make sure you call the school. Just kind of see how they're doing tickets for the evening. If you guys would like to come and attend the Ranger game here in person.
Let's go on and talk about upcoming contests for the girls and boys teams from Manton. For the girls, they have 2 more this week, a 3-game week. They are home Wednesday, taking on NMC, and they are home again Friday with Beale City. So 3 home games this week for the Lady Rangers. That's kind of week that you like to see. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at home. The boys, they have 3 games this week as well. They are home tomorrow night, taking on NMC, who is undefeated right now, Nate.
Sure, aren't they honorable mention in Division 4?
Yes, they are. They are going to come in undefeated because they do not have a game tonight. They're going to come in tomorrow night with an 8-0 record, and we'll see if the Ranger boys can knock them off here at home tomorrow night. It should be a good ball game, and it'll be a fun game for you because you, for a few years, coached 7th grade basketball at NMC, and this is the group that you had.
The squad I had, we were in that community there for a few years, so it's good we'll see a lot of familiar faces.
So getting back to that, the boys are home tomorrow against NMC, then they're home Thursday taking on a pretty good Beale City team, and then they go to Lake City Friday night. That is that was a postponed game. That was supposed to be a week or so ago, but now the boys go to Lake City Friday. So again, for the boys, home tomorrow, NMC, home Thursday, Beale City, and then at Lake City Friday night. We will have the live streams for you every night this week. We'll be here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday is still a little bit up in the air whether the stream will be from Lake City with the boys or whether it'll be here from Manton with the girls. We'll see what the coaches decide to do with that one. Lauren's back out on the floor testing that ankle a little bit, just shot a couple of free throws. They probably got some tape on that ankle, and looks like she's going to be ready to go, at least test it and see what it feels like as we start the second half. So our halftime report brought to you tonight by Bostic's Drugstore of downtown Manton. Final seconds ticking away of halftime. We'll get the second half going. The Rangers from Manton lead at 34-25 over the Lady Bucks of Pine River. Rangers have the possession arrow, so they will inbound to get us started here in the third quarter. And Wilder, number one, out there with the ankle. Gets a screen from Moffitt, uses it right down the left side of the lane, off the glass, scores it. That looked pretty normal right there. Nice screen from Megan Moffitt to get that one started.
Yeah, she's either feeling all right or really good tape job, but that was good take there by Lauren.
Montague's pass picked off by Leah Helsel. Pine River turnover. So a really good start here in the second half. Rangers score, plus get the ball back on a turnover. Moffitt in the lane, kicks it out to Powers, around to Taylor for three. Her shot short and landed out of the out-of-bounds line. Pine River basketball.
Good look, good ball movement. You gotta like that.
Former Hauser. Shot up from Maddie Sparks, right wing for three.
That is Maddie's second three on the night. Puts her at 10 points.
36-28, Manton on top. Nice pass underneath to Powers, out to Taylor. Her shot up, around and off. Rebound chased down by Helsel. Or I'm sorry, Moffitt. And there's Helsel with a shot up. No good. Rebound Pine River.
Yeah, Megan's got to be careful on those, for those rebounds. You can tell she kind of was thinking about it with those three fouls.
Wanstead put on the line. No good. And ball batted around a little bit. Taylor came away with it. Boy, that was a good example, Nate, right there. Moffitt.
It really was.
Got to be a little careful.
Could have went either way.
Another screen. That one didn't work out quite so well. Here's Helsel, top of the circle to Moffitt. She gets the screen from Wilder. Kicks it to Powers. Reset. Wilder trying to post up Moffitt. Loose ball. Kicked out to Powers.
That was a great play
Wilder.
by Moffitt just to keep that ball alive.
Into the lane, takes it herself. Wilder off the glass, too strong. Rebound, back up and in by Taylor. Asia Taylor in the right place for the second chance bucket.
That's what Asia will give you. She'll give you those outside shots, those rebounds, those points, those workhorse points. That puts Asia at 8 points on the night.
And the pass picked off by Taylor for the steal. 38-28, Manton up by 10 once again. Wilder into the lane, attacks the hoop, nothing there, kicks it out to Helsel. Powers, top of the circle. Helsel, shot up, no good. Rebound, Pine River. Pushing it hard. Here's Wanstead into the key. Puts it up. And scores it. Junior Haley Wanstead into the lane for the bucket. And she'll shoot one. Going for the three-point play.
They're going to get Leah Helsel on the foul. That's her second and the first foul of the half.
Free throw no good. Rebound Taylor. So once again, Pine River cuts it down to single digits. Every time the Rangers stretch it out a little bit, Pine River comes back. I don't think they'll be able to put them away. It's going to be a good ball game. Wilder, spin move in the lane. Kicks it out to Powers. Helsel for three. Shot up, got it. Leah Helsel for three from the left wing.
Man, whatever games I've done on Leah, she's not been a three-point shooter. That's three here tonight for Leah.
And ball out of bounds to Pine River.
Impressive shooting by the sophomore.
Amanda Hill to inbound for the Bucks. 41-30, Manton on top. Onset into the lane, spin move off the glass, too strong, gets her own rebound, around and out, and rebound Wilder.
It's those long arms right there, just tower above everybody. Got a couple unlucky breaks on that.
Wilder into the lane, draws the foul. And you could see she stumbled just a little bit. She had to go off that left ankle. That's the one she tweaked right at the end of the first half. She won't feel that going with her left hand, but she's going to feel it going with her right. Taylor breaks open, got the bucket on the out-of-bounds play. Nice feed from Wilder to Taylor for two.
That puts Taylor in double digits with 10 points. So 3 Rangers here tonight in double figures.
Sumter down low, kicks it back outside. This is Sparks, top of the circle, spin move. And get a double dribble call. Turnover, Pine River. 43-30, Manton on top, 3:20 left to go third quarter here from Manton tonight. Wilder for three, no good. And Pine River rebound, draws a foul from the Rangers.
That follows on Taylor. That's her first. Manton's second for the half.
Sumter left wing. Wanstead in the lane. Here's Montague with a reverse layup. No good. Sam Powers with the rebound. Trying to post Moffitt, but good post defense. Gets the steal. Montague ahead for the layup. I think that was Hill with the bucket.
I believe so.
Yes, yep. Montague ahead to Hill for the layup. 43-32, Manton. Powers to Wilder. Hitting and cutting Taylor. Out to Moffitt. Her shot up. No good. Rebound Montague for the Bucks. Ahead to Wanstead. Back to Montague, into the lane, kicks it out to Hill, shot blocked. And we're going to get a foul call. Lady Bucks will inbound under their own basket.
That foul was on Taylor. Age Taylor, it's her second. Manton's third for the half.
There's a shot from Hill off wide right, and Moffitt's there with the rebound. Wilder thought about the drive, decided to pull it out, gets a screen from Moffitt. Gets into the lane, hands off to Moffitt, her shot no good, and rebound taken by the Bucks. Kendra Montague all the way for the shot, and we're going to get a foul call. Kendra Montague will go to the free throw line.
That foul is on Wilder. It's her second. Manton's fourth. Montague did have one free throw earlier and missed it. She gets 2 chances here right now.
Shot up, no good. Kendra Montague, a senior on this Lady Bucks team. Second one is short, and nice box out by Helsel for the rebound. 1:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Rangers up by 11 as Wilder was talking to Coach Katona, almost resulted in a Pine River steal, but Wilder able to keep it. Screen from Moffitt. Wilder uses it. Gets it back outside. Under a minute now left to go in the third. Skip pass to Helsel. Down to Moffitt. Cutting is Taylor into the lane. Off the glass. Got it. Nice play. You can see that a couple passes away as Taylor cut through the lane for 2.
Yeah, Asia's definitely finishing over taller opponents here tonight. Powering right through them and finishing very well.
And on the Pine River end, a traveling call against the Bucks. We'll give Manton another chance to score here before halftime. Pine River putting a little pressure on full court. Wilder gets by her defender and pulls it out. Coach Katona has signal, let's just go for one. Rangers lead it by 13. 20 seconds left. See if they can get a shot up here at the end of the third. 10 seconds. 5. Got to move pretty soon, and foul committed by the Bucks. Rangers will inbound with just 4.3 seconds on the clock.
That foul is on Hill. She's a sophomore, number 21. That's her second. Pine River's second foul.
Inbound to Taylor. Here's Megan Moffitt underneath. Her shot blocked at the buzzer. And that's the end of 3 here from Manton tonight. At the end of the third quarter, the Lady Rangers of Manton 45, the Lady Bucks of Pine River 32. So in that third quarter, the Rangers able to extend the lead. They led it by 9 at halftime and outscore Pine River 11-7 in the third frame to lead it now by 13 as we enter the fourth quarter. So how do the Rangers call this one out, Nate, here in the fourth?
Stay consistent. They don't need to rush shots. You know, take your time on offense. Get the good shot. Let your offense work for you. That was the last couple times they found Taylor for some cuts. You know, the type of shots we want. We don't want to take a quick tough shot. We want to use up some of that time. Then just keep playing your defense. When you're allowing 10 points a quarter, keep it at that. And if you have a win, you're going to need to score. But you know you're going to have to score a little bit. Just play some good defense, good solid defense. Don't foul. You're going to get 4 fouls. You don't want to get to shoot for free throws. A couple things there, but just do what you're doing.
Possession era with the Bucks. Pine River starts us off on offense in the fourth quarter. Shot up by Maddie Sparks, no good. And she ends up with the rebound after it was batted around a little bit. And trying to penetrate that zone, but the defense tells Pine River at bay, and no pass knocked out of bounds. Bucks will inbound. Long shot up, no good. That one by Sparks. And the Rangers come down with it. Sam Powers ahead, posting Moffitt. Left hand hook, nails it. From the block, Megan Moffitt.
Little Magic Johnson right there. Little baby hook in the lane.
Montague baseline. Almost throws it away. Onset into the lane, puts up a floater, no good. Sumter with the rebound and got it. Avery Sumner with the putback for the Bucks. Ahead to Moffitt. Here's Helsel for shot and got it. Leah Helsel just inside the three-point line. 49-34, Rangers.
That is good. Getting that dribble penetration, and Leah's always ready to shoot. And she's shooting very well here tonight.
Wanstead, no good. 15-footer. Rebound Moffitt. Ahead to Wilder. Doesn't have the numbers, but takes it off the glass. Scored it. Lauren Wilder with the bucket.
Just kind of cradled it, and this defender never had a chance to even touch it. Good finish.
51-34. Manton on top. Pine River with the timeout.
All right, we're going to hit up one of our sponsors real quick. Northern Michigan Environmental Transport. Owner Troy Vogelaar. He's a Manton resident and has 20 years of experience in helping to keep the environment clean by properly disposing of contaminants. If you are wondering what to do with that used oil, wastewater, machine coolants, oil filters, oily rags, etc., call Troy. He started his own business 3 years ago and is experienced, local, and loyal to customers, both commercial and residential. Again, looking for someone to haul and properly dispose of your wastewater or used oil? Call Troy Vogelaar with Northern Michigan Environmental Transport at 231-429-8489. That's 231-429-8489.
Well, so far in this fourth quarter, the Rangers have outscored Pine River 6-2 to open up their biggest lead of the night at 17. 51-34, 6:17 left to go in the ballgame. And we got to have somebody come off. Holmes coming into the game, and Wanstead coming off, at least for a moment. Here we go, Pine River basketball after their own timeout. Rangers extending zone defense, shot up off the glass, no good from Montague, rebound Wilder. Doesn't have the numbers, holds it up. Pine River quick to get back on defense that time. 4 people back. Wilder deep in the corner, skip pass to Helsel. Powers has it knocked away. Fulmerhauser has it. Powers trying to catch up with it and commits the foul. Fulmerhauser did not get that shot off. That was not going to be a three-point play, but she will go to the free throw line shooting 2.
That foul's on Powers. That's your second.
And first free throw is good from the senior. Second one also good. Now Lynn Belvin checking in for the Bucks. She has hit in double figures before. Inbound, a little bit of trouble, but Powers has got it. Ahead to Moffitt. Off the glass, too strong. And ball's on the floor. Who's going to come up with it? Pine River does. 11 ahead, and ball knocked loose to stop that fast break. Shot up from Holmes, no good, but there for the rebound is Pine River. And we're going to get a call against the Rangers.
That foul is going to be a Moffitt for the Rangers. Number 3, the junior. That's her 4th. And Manson's 6th for the half.
Inbound to Holmes. There's Fulmerhauser into the lane. And going to get carried. Turnover Pine River.
Got Fulmerhauser for a carry.
Right into the full court pressure. And Fulmerhauser with a steal right away. Whether shot or pass picked off by Wilder. Ahead to Taylor. Off the glass. Got it. Nice assist from Wilder. Taylor breaking free down court.
Way to look up. Way to run the floor by Taylor. Taylor putting together a really nice game here tonight. And a steal by him.
Early steal. 4:40 left to go. Ahead to Helsel off the glass, left hand, got it. Leah Helsel with the bucket.
Another good luck. You get rewarded for running. That's what we always told our kids. You know what you've done before? Point guard's going to find you. Get rewarded.
55-36. Montague with the shot. Good. Kendra Montague with the 2-point bucket for Pine River. Ahead to Grace Ward now in the lineup. Underneath to Taylor and decides to throw it out. Wilder, 3. Shot up, in and out. Helsel with the rebound and the putback. Drawing the foul, she'll go to the free throw line.
That foul is going to be on Montague for Pine River. That's her second. Leah's got 15 points on the night. Make that 16. Very solid game by Leah.
Yeah, shot looking really nice tonight by the sophomore, Leah Helsel.
Confident. She's catching it, in shooter position. If you're a shooter, that's what you want to do. Catch it, feet ready to go, hands ready.
And hits the second one as well, and the lead back to 19 for the Rangers, 57-38. And Leah's going to come off, get a breather. Abby Wood into the lineup. Rangers extending that zone. Shot up from Amanda Hill. Rebound safe from going out of bounds, but Taylor comes up with it. And Grace Ward has her pocket pick all the way to the hoop. No good. Putback is no good, but whistle on the play.
That foul will be on Grace Ward. That's her second, team's 7th.
And this is Amanda Hill at the free throw line for the Bucks. First one rounding off. Shepard checking in for Taylor. And second one, no good. War with the rebound. 3:20 left to go in this one. Stay with us. We'll have a lot of info for you at the end of the ball game, and possibly talk to Coach Katona. Powers inside the 3-point line. Long Shepard with the rebound. Her putback, no good. Wilder with another rebound. And she brings it out. Reset, plus take a little bit of time off the clock. And as Abby Wood was trying to set the pick for Wilder, she was called for the foul.
Oh, moving screen. That's first foul on Wood. And offensive fouls don't do free throws for the team. But the 8th foul of the half.
Hill to Holmes. Holmes puts up a shot, no good. And ball on the floor. Wilder comes up with it. Ahead to Shepler. Making a move to the hoop, just short. Rebound, Belvin for Pine River. There's Maddie Sharps all the way to the bucket for the Bucks. And on the inbound pass, we're going to get a call against the Bucks. Lady Ranger basketball. Helsel in for Wilder.
That foul's on number 20 for Pine River. Nichols, their first.
Helsel with the inbound pass stolen by Hill. Up off the glass, throws it. Steal and bucket by Amanda Hill. And another steal on the inbound pass. Underneath, another bucket. Amanda Hill with a quick 4. And that pulls the Bucks within 13 with 2:11 to go.
A couple very sloppy possessions by the Rangers there. Led to some easy Pine River buckets.
Yeah, you want to look down court, and those side-to-side passes are just waiting to be picked off by a good defensive team.
The angles just aren't in your favor.
No, they aren't. So see if the Lady Rangers can hang on to this one. 57-44. As we said earlier in the first half, every time Rangers stretched the lead out a little bit, Pine River's had an answer, and they've come back. But they're trying to come back from 19 this time.
Yeah, we've still got 13 points. But Amanda Hill for the Bucks has had a couple really quick layups. Quick 4 points. Now he's got to make sure we take care of the ball. Stop turning it over.
Moore into Powers. There, let's move down the court. There we go. Sam Powers with the basketball. Sees an opening down the lane, takes it. Her shot no good. Rebound Bucks. And here comes Pine River. Underneath the hill, her shot up, no good. Rebound Powers. Also back to Powers. I know Coach Katona would like to have the girls run this out and not have to bring Wilder back in with that ankle. Another turnover in Rangers. Overhead underneath. Maddie Sparks, no good. Putback is no good. But a whistle. And that's going to be Elena Nichols at the line for Pine River. Moffett and Taylor back in for the Rangers.
So that last foul was on Powers. It's her third.
And free throw, no good. But the Bucks get the rebound. Maddie Sparks, baseline shot, no good. Rebound Belvin, kicked out. There's Nichols down the lane and has it knocked away. Rangers come up with it. Just over a minute left to go in this one. 57-45. Manton on top. And Pioneer comes up with a steal. That's Nichols. Puts the shot up. No good. Wilder with the rebound. Looking deep for Taylor. Puts it up. And whistle on the shot. Asia Taylor's going to go to the free throw line.
Asia has not shot her free throw yet tonight. But that foul's on Holmes. It's her first.
First free throw is short. 41 seconds left to go in this one. Second one, up and in for Asia Taylor, 58-45, Manton on top. Bounce pass inside to Holmes, stolen. Wilder with the basketball. 25 seconds. Off Powers' foot, Belvin with the steal. Puts it up underneath. No good, and Moffett with the rebound. That shot by Elena Nichols, just couldn't get it to fall. Last 5 seconds. And that's going to do it from Manton High School tonight. Our final score, the Lady Rangers of Manton 58 and the Lady Bucks of Pine River 45. So stay with us. We will recap the scoring. We'll have our final stats, update the next games, and we'll see if Coach Katona joins us. Coach Hiller, Coach Katona always have an open invite to join us for post-game comments. Well, first off, let's go back and review our quarter scores, kind of show you how this game unfolded from the start. The Rangers jumped out. Nice offensive first quarter, putting 19 up on the board. But Pine River had a nice offensive showing of their own, scoring 13. Rangers were up 19-13 at the end of one. In the second quarter, Rangers outscored Pine River 15-12 to lead it by 9, 34-25 at halftime. Third quarter, Rangers also outscored the Bucks, this time 11-7, to open up a 13-point lead going into the fourth, 45-32. And then the fourth quarter was played to a stalemate, each team putting 13 up on the board, and that wraps it up at 58-45. So the Rangers able to come back tonight after their loss at McBain last week. So nice to see them get back in the win column with a couple more games coming up this week. Our post-game report tonight brought to you by Northern Michigan Environmental Transport. Rick Swanson and Nate Swanson here tonight at Manton High School, and the Rangers have defeated Pine River to improve their overall mark to 5 wins and 2 losses on the season. Pine River, with the loss, falls to 3-6 overall on their season. So Nate, take it away.
All right, we'll do some stats for the Pine River Bucks. Cornisha Holmes had 1 point. Elena Nichols had 1 point. Avery Sumter had 4. Peyton Fulmerhauser had 5. Haley Wanstead had 8. Kendra Montague had 6. Amanda Hill had 8. And to lead the way for Pine River was Maddie Sparks with 12. Overall, Pine River made 16 twos, 3 threes, and didn't shoot the free throws particularly well. They were only 4 out of 12. Now for your Rangers. They had 5 girls get in the scoring column tonight, all starters. 3 in double figures. Sam Powers had 2 points. Megan Moff had 4. Asia Taylor had 15. Leah Housel had 17. And to lead the way for the Rangers in the game was Lauren Wilder with 18 points. Overall, the Rangers made 19 twos, 4 threes, and they were 8 out of 12 on their free throws.
So what did you see as a difference tonight, Nate, in the ball game?
Oh, yeah, we've done most of the girls' games. I mean, all the home games we've seen. But I would say the confidence and the aggression of both Helsel and Taylor just kind of taking it over. We've been saying that Lauren, she had put up 30 points the other day. She's going to need a little bit of help here and there, putting the ball in the hoop. And we know girls are capable of it. They've done it. So it was really good to see both of them getting 15 and 17 here tonight. And then just the confident stroke from Helsel, shooting the ball. Taylor's finishing down low. She's not the tallest girl, but she wants the ball more than anybody else. She gets rebounds and putbacks and those tough buckets down low. So that's really good to see here tonight. And then it's good overall defense. You allowed 45 points to Pine River. Pine River's a good, solid team who could put the ball in the hoop as well. So just good defense, and some girls stepped up on offense. So it was good.
And tall. Rangers had to battle a taller team tonight. And you can see that Pine River is improving, and they still have a young crew that they're coming along with. Well, now we want to welcome in Coach Katona.
Hello.
Congratulations, Coach, on the win tonight.
Thank you.
Hard-fought contest, able to win by 13, but every time you seem to stretch it out a little bit, Pine River would come back and cut it to single digits again, and I give them a lot of credit, and you can see where they gave Lake City a tough run here a week ago.
Absolutely. They're a much improved team from last year, as you can see here tonight. They got a lot of size, a lot of length, caused a little fits for us a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we had an opportunity to put them away a couple times, once in the first half and twice in the second half. You got to give credit to them. They didn't give up. They put a little press on us in the fourth, and we caused some turnovers. They caused some turnovers, but we had a nice game out of Leah Helsel tonight and Asia Taylor, along with Lauren. They definitely were our go-to on offense tonight. So it was good to see Leah back in the score column.
Yeah, those three all in double figures tonight. And Leah did have that shot working from the wings, either side. It was nice to see her connecting on those, and it just builds confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I got a nice positive text from her this weekend. She said she's going to be working on it all weekend because she was disappointed in the way she was shooting last week. So it showed. It showed. Her practice paid off tonight, so it was looking good.
Well, moving forward, you got 2 more games yet this week. Wednesday, you welcome in NMC, and they look to be improved.
Yeah,
over
they're
a year
they're
ago.
an improved team. Just like we were just talking about them in the locker room there. We kind of consider them kind of like a Pine River squad. You know, an up-and-coming team that has some young talent, has some size, a couple good guards. So we're not going to take them lightly whatsoever. We'll be ready to play. So should be a fun game.
And then you're home again against Beale City on Friday, so a busy week.
Yeah.
And it's going to be that way the rest of the year.
The rest of the year, I just told the girls in there because Lauren's a little dinged up and some girls got some, minor injuries. I said, you just got to play through it now, so we're just going to rest, and we only got 3 weeks before postseason, so.
3 weeks from tonight.
That's from tonight.
From tonight.
So.
Yeah, it was good to see Lauren come back. It looked like she handled the little tweak on the ankle there right before halftime pretty well in the second half.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what it would look like tomorrow morning. I'm hoping it's just a tweak. If she's able to play on in the second half, that tells me it's either she has a lot of pain tolerance like her older sister, or it's just a twist or a tweak or something. So.
Yeah,
We'll see.
We see her walking off the floor right now, and she looks okay. I don't see a limp there, but
Yeah, so that's good.
she'll get home, get some ice on it,
Yeah.
and we'll go from there. So thanks, Coach. I'll let you go. I know you got things to do, and congratulations again, and we will talk to you Wednesday.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. That's Lady Ranger head coach J.P. Katona and his girls with a big win here tonight over the Pine River Bucks. Let's take a look at our next games and broadcast. We just mentioned the girls are home Wednesday and Friday. NMC Wednesday, Beale City Friday. The boys have 3 games this week. They are home tomorrow night against an undefeated NMC squad. They're home Thursday against a good Beale City team. And then they are at Lake City Friday night. So a lot of basketball action coming your way. Once again, we want to recognize our sponsors for these live streams of Ranger basketball. Bostic's Drugstore, Northern Michigan Environmental Transport, Shepler's Well Drilling, and Wilder Heating and Cooling. Nate, come on in for any final comment, and let's hear your player or players of the game.
Yeah, you always like to start the week off with a win.